Hey guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 for race 2936. We're racing at Kansas, and also I made a mistake because I said Kansas was the second time we raced there, but back then they only ran it once, so my bad. So we're gonna get this underway. We're gonna go right to season mode and load this season up. It's been a few days since I last recorded this. Well, actually, if you look on it, it's been since the 9th. It's been a few days. Point standings going into the race have big points lead. I don't really have to worry about showing it all too much, but settings, 10%, race length, assist off. AI difficulties on Legend, again, can't change these if I wanted to, so let's get this race underway without further ado. Now, Kansas is a fun track. I did a couple of test runs, and I really haven't won, per se, but I've done pretty well. I mean, like top 15 at least. So it's a little bit above a mediocre race. So I'm hoping that's gonna happen today. Again, anything's possible. Something weird could happen. Racing is unpredictable in general. So we're gonna get this race underway. And see where this all leads up. Michael Waltrip and Jeff Burns start up on the front row, and we're gonna get this race underway. 3, 2, 1. Green flag's out. We're underway here at Kansas for 26 laps. My goal for this race is a top 10 like any other race, but I think a top 15 is more of a realistic approach. So we're just gonna hope for that and pray that we don't get these. It always seems like on these restarts or the first lap of the race, the field just bunches up and just comes to a complete stop, and I just have nowhere to go. So I'm trying to be a little bit cautious and try to anticipate it a little bit better, because that just seems to be like an overlapping problem I have been dealing with. It just being at the wrong place at the wrong time so much early on in these first few laps. I got into Ken Schrader just a little bit, moved him up the track, but nothing too bad. We're still gaining a lot of spots here, actually. My Rusty is way back here in the 30s. That's just terrible. We gained a couple of spots still. So we're going to try to just stay on the bottom here no matter what. We do seem to get a pretty good run off the corners with the draft and everything, so we can hope for that. And yes, you can use this runoff. There's no boundaries or anywhere on this track or any other track except for Daytona and Talladega, so we don't have to really worry about that. My dog is barking at nothing again. That's fantastic. We have already got up to 29th, as something's obviously going on outside. That's just great. It's a good day in this house. Look what I have to deal with. We count how many times the dog barked. It's probably like 20. I don't know. There you go, people at home. Count how many times the dog barked. So as you can tell, we've continued to gain more ground up here. We're already up to 24th. We are just kind of tearing through this field right now. We're doing a good job, right? We're doing a good. I can't even talk. And we just completely. What the fuck is my dog barking? We just completely completely forgot how to drive turns 3 and 4. My concentration is being slowly altered for the surrounding area that I'm currently being in is just messing me up. But we're still doing a good job here. We're gaining positions, track position. We're already up to 21st in 5 laps. This is really good for us in the long run. And it looks like Bobby Hamilton's driving his 2001 paint scheme, which I do like. It looks actually pretty cool. So that's cool. It's really cool about these old NASCAR games, because they did this all the way up until 2003, 2004, I think, where they used the current year the game is released paint schemes, like 2002 paint schemes, and then they use other ones from seasons past, which is really, really freaking neat. I just thought that's just a cool thing to do. They really don't have to. I don't think they're any new ones from older seasons. I just think they just re-add them back in, which in a sense is that's just laziness, but I let it slide just because it's neat, really have no problems with it. As long as the number's still intact, the number hasn't changed from season to season, then it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm going to be pitting in this race on lap 13 instead of lap 12. I did a practice run. I did 2 races, one where I did it on lap 12 and one on lap 13. And the way these tires are, it's going to be important to stay out just that one extra lap. It'll benefit us on the longer run than it will be on the short run. So it'll just staying out an extra lap would be a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. It did seem to help me out, so that seems to be the best strategy to approach going into this race. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully we can get a top 10. I mean, this race is looking really, really good right now. But I have a feeling in the next 5 or so laps, these tires are they're going to start to be a problem, I think. And I just ran Elliott Sadler just badly, and that's going to kill his momentum. He can literally throw a curveball right in my face later in this race, because that was just not acceptable. But out of everything that's happened in this race so far, having one incident like that is not too bad from how many spots we gained in such a short amount of time. So. And Sterling Marlin's going to try to pin us up on the outside line. We're not going to have any of that. And we take the spot away from him, or hold the position. Yeah, we're kind of just mellowed out here in 15th now. Tires are now starting, they're going to be a problem. They're just going to, not that, the game's bad. I'm not going to sit here and claim that this game's bad. Oh God, something has obviously gone on, because I just gained all those spots. I don't know what in the world happened. That was really weird. That was weird. I don't know what happened, but I gained a couple spots because of that, so yay. Maybe somebody went through the corner bad, or just held them up, I don't know. But yep, pit cycles are starting to begin here on lap 10, which is way too early to pit, to be honest. But, we're doing good now. We're in the top 10. This is a lot better than what I was anticipating. There's still no way I'm going to win. But if we can have a decent pit stop here with no issues, we can definitely have a top 10 run, which is going to far exceed my realistic approach expectations. Yeah, long ass name for something really simple, but yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem like the leader's pulled away. In some races I've done, sometimes the leader gets to a big lead, sometimes he doesn't. It's been unpredictable for the most part. And in this run, it looks like it's just going to be the leader not quite pulling away, so maybe the leader doesn't have as good of a car as he does, or maybe just better on the short runs, I don't know. But somebody's blowing the motor up here, but they're safely gone down pit road. That's Jeff Gordon. Wow, you don't normally see like the bigger tier names on this game having engine failures. Normally it's back runners for the most part. So that is a shocker. It does happen sometimes on this game, but not often. Johnny Benson pinched me down a little bit to defend his position up on the outside line, but just couldn't hackle it. If that's even a word, I don't know. I'm making up my own words. Half of this shit should be on Urban Dictionary, just words I've said. So we're gonna pit right now. We're gonna give Benson the roam just in case he plows us over. But yeah, we're gonna go 66 and nothing to repair the damage. We're gonna lower the tire pressures a little bit so we get more grip. Other than that, no other changes. Somebody mentioned that to me way back in Vegas. I normally don't do it, but I know we don't have a car to win here, so we have to try something. Most of the time we have good. Oh God! Well, John and Jerry killed our picker. He just went right through one of them. Good job. Got a drink. I'm thirsty. You get out of pit road with virtually no issue, no mistakes. That honestly, that was good. That was a fantastic job by I was gonna say the Budweiser crew, but no, it's the Dale Earnhardt Jr. crew. I never would have thought Junior would have such an ego that he needs to be his own sponsor. Well, obviously, I know somebody out there is probably gonna be thinking like, what if they can't put alcohol in the game? It's like, I know they can. Like, I'm just making a joke. I know that. Like, I'm a Junior fan. I'm not gonna seriously, legitimately, completely attack him and shit. Like, it's a joke. Just thought I should make it clear so nobody gets offended. But alright, so we were about 10th or 11th when I went down the road, so we're gonna see how this all cycles out. But definitely seems the tire pressures help because I just have a hell of a lot better grip than what I've had before. We're up to 14th. We can try to get by Jimmy. Again, we're going to try our best to conserve our tires as much as possible. But I just don't think, I don't know. I just don't think we have a car to win. Might be a top 10 at that, but I don't know. We're already having trouble getting around Jimmy. But I definitely think lowering the tire pressures did help. I do feel like we have a little bit more grip than what we had before. I had to try something to see if I can win this race or do something. And I think that might have benefited us by doing that, so it's good. Alright, so we just cracked the top 10. So really, the pit stop we had was good, but it wasn't spectacular enough to gain track position. So it was a pretty solid pit stop. I think Tara Labonte's in, can't tell, it might be Tara Labonte up there. I'm trying to change the camera angle to the nose so I can see a little bit further up ahead than this camera angle. Okay, yeah, Tara Labonte's in 9th. Nice job. So I know at this point, in 2002, 2001, he really wasn't doing well. He was kind of in like the lowest point of his career at that time. And it's good to see him have a run. A good run like this. I think 2003 was like, if I can remember, his last good one, I think. So, good for him. But we're going to take that 9th position away from him. I don't know. There's no way we're going to win. We're like 5.5 seconds back almost. So we'll just see how much we can gain. I think maybe by the end of this race we can get 7th, but that's all I can see happening. But, I don't know. I'm kind of curious where Mark is, because Mark's higher up in the position. I was going to say higher up in the grid, but this is an F1. But he's higher up in the positions or whatever. You know, he's going to gain points on me. I don't know how much. Obviously, I didn't lead it in laps, so I don't have no bonus points, but I don't know. We're going to have to see, but I really can't wait till I get to NASCAR Thunder 2004, where I get to start last and work my way up through the field the whole entire season and see where I am in points and everything. I'm sure it'll be a hell of a lot closer than 500 points. I can say that for certainty. I don't need to do a frickin' test season to figure that out. That's pretty obvious. But now we're just gonna do these for race by race and just see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to doing that, and then maybe in the future, like I can do like fantasy seasons where I just do like all fantasy road courses and stuff. That would be freaking sweet. I've thought about that. I want to do it right after this, but it's like I'm tired of playing this game almost, because I've just practiced on it for so long and just been on it for a while. I think it would just be better to go on to a different game. I think for you guys too, just be better just to move on for the time being and then come back to this someday. Dog's still barking again. That's fantastic. We gained a couple of tenths there still. And it's fucking hard to concentrate when the fucking dog is barking. God damn it. I have no idea. It's freaking hard to concentrate. Oh my god. So we still lost a freaking 10th. We might get a top 5. I'm waiting for my dog to bark again. I guarantee it's gonna happen. Yep, there it goes. Fuck. So the dog's still going. I mean, just impressive. Just lap after lap. Lap after lap. It's just how can you concentrate with something like that being in the freaking way? Still fucking going. I think my mom is egging the dog on or something, because she normally doesn't go freaking crazy like this. Yeah, we're still gaining. We're still gaining track position here, but it's just, oh god damn. Slid right up in the mark. Didn't freaking mean to. freaking surrounding area being completely... It's hard to freaking concentrate when, you know, you can't get in the zone, like auto zone, when you get shit in the freaking background. Oh, being in the way, but whatever, still my mistake regardless. Just, I'll put half the blame on myself and half the blame on the freaking surrounding area I'm in. But we're still gaining track position here. I do think that the tire pressure we did use was a hell of a lot better. We are kind of gaining a little bit, but nothing much. We're going to actually maybe finish 4th. I'm not too sure. As long as we take these last couple corners fine. The tire wear is starting to be a problem. We're just getting really hard to hold the car. But off the final corner, Waltrip's trying to have a run, but he has no side draft or anything to get me. So get 4th, that's great. I obviously didn't gain too much in the end, but Ricky Rudd wins, and Mark gets 7th, so I still gain a little bit. Phew. Damn. That race, I'm gonna have to like mess with my tire pressures more often. I should have done that. Oh my god, that car drove a hell of a lot better. Remember, my thumb is like completely like discolored and shit. God, it's still going. But we get 4th. Obviously, we didn't have a fast enough car to run down the leader or even gain on him in any way. We kind of lost a little bit of time, but hey, I'll take 4th. That's a good race. Another solid points day. So, oh my god. Racing-wise, for the most part, didn't really. I ran into 2 people. Wish I didn't. Oh no. Oh no, not Talladega. Please don't let it be like NASCAR 15 where something stupid happens. We gained a little bit on Mark, but Jarrett is slowly catching up to Mark actually, so it's going to be interesting if Jarrett can catch him. Maybe he could be a championship runner now. I don't know, but Jeff Gordon. Rusty moved down a spot. He's still in 10th. Rudd gets his first win of the season already, so that's what it looks like. That's it. This race went by pretty fast, it felt like, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stuck around to the end and enjoyed my dog barking so goddamn much. I mean, Jesus. Fuck, I don't know if you can hear it, but I did. I heard, like, all of it. Oh my god, it was hard to concentrate, but you got a top 5 run out of it. That was a good race. The next race we got Talladega for 30-36 for the EA Sports 500. Hopefully it won't be like NASCAR 15 with the derps and crashes that happen, so let's hope that doesn't happen. So thanks for watching. I hope you stuck around, and like always, see you all later, and I'll catch you all at the next race.